Damn, this is going to be a great freaking video. This is going to be one of the best videos that you watch this year. Because by watching this video, you will learn how you can make money with the Kindle publishing business. I'm going to show to you the strategies that I use to choose profitable book titles for my books. How you can get your book order, the company that I use. How you can get covers done, a description done, all that you need so you can get started with a Kindle publishing business. So let's get it rock and rolling. Hi there, this is John Lexo and welcome to another video. And this is going to be a great video because I'm going to show to you the several steps. There are about 9 steps that you need to take so you can build or start building a profitable Kindle publishing business in 2020. And these are about 9 steps. This is I'm expecting that this will be about a 1-hour video. Of course, I can't go in detail with every single aspect because there's a lot to the Kindle publishing business, but by watching this video, by the end, you will have a good understanding of what exactly is required from you. And also, I'm going to suggest a course later on in the end of this video. I'm going to suggest a course that you should get in case you want to learn more and go more in depth with this and quickly get the results that you want with your Kindle publishing business. But this video is going to give you a good understanding. Okay, these are about 9 steps, okay? But let's first talk about what is Kindle Publishing, what is Kindle Direct Publishing. And by the way, if you still haven't liked this video, just go right below, click on that thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can receive my weekly video updates where I share with you plenty of tips related to Kindle publishing and several ways for you to make money online. And now that we have this out of our way, let's talk about Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay, what is Kindle Direct Publishing? Well, this is a platform that belongs to Amazon, as you can see. And you can go to their website, which is this one, and you can register an account with them. This platform allows you to start publishing inside of Amazon. You can publish books in both formats, such as virtual format or what we call ebooks, and also has a paperback book. So this means that you can publish your own book in both formats. Then you have another platform called ACX, which also belongs to Amazon, and I'm actually going to show to you over here. It also belongs to Amazon, but it is a platform that is separated from this one over here, from Kindle Direct Publishing. And in this platform, you can publish your book as an audiobook. You don't need to narrate this book. You can hire someone to narrate your book and do this process for you. And initially, if you don't have much money, you can actually split royalties with the narrator, and well, you will earn half of the royalties whenever you sell an audiobook. Anyway, I'm going a bit over the top over here. Let's start from the beginning. So yeah, this is Kindle Direct Publishing. Now, what I mean about this is, let's say that you are a yoga instructor and you would like to, you have a book that you wrote and you would like to increase the exposure of your book. What you could do is simply register an account over here in Kindle Direct Publishing. You would be able to publish your book in both formats, as I already said, has an ebook and also has a paperback book. And also you would go to ACX, you would get a narrator, someone to narrate your book, and you would publish your yoga book as an audiobook. And you would have 3 different formats for the same book. Afterwards, what would happen is, if you were able to rank your book well, this means that you would be able to put your book in the front page of results for yoga. And by this I mean that whenever a customer wants to purchase a book related to yoga, they go over here to Amazon, they put Kindle Store, they write yoga, and they are able to see this listing of books related to yoga books. Okay, now if you are able to put your book right on the top section over here, let's say that this is your yoga book. Actually, this cover is pretty ugly, but that doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter. Let's say that this is your yoga book. What would happen is someone would search for yoga, it would scroll down, they would see your book. Oh, this cover is ugly, I'm going to buy it. It would buy your book, and you would earn 75% of the royalties in case if they actually purchase your book has a Kindle book or has an ebook, I mean, okay? You would earn 75% of royalties by doing that. And then if they buy a paperback, you would also earn royalties for that, and also has an audiobook. If the customer decided that they prefer just to get your book has an audiobook, you would also earn a royalty. So what basically this allows when you are using Kindle Direct Publishing, it allows you to easily use Amazon to leverage your book and get immediately an audience ready to purchase your book. Because I mean, if you didn't use their platform, you probably would need to get a website done, you would need to build an audience around your website, and this is something that may take months and months without end until you have a decent audience of people ready to purchase your book. But if you are using Kindle Direct Publishing, you can easily have an audience ready to purchase your book because you're leveraging Amazon for this purpose, and that is the main advantage. Now, don't be worried about needing to write your books, because I don't write my books. Initially, I did. If you are a good writer, you can write your own books. If you are specialized in a particular topic, you can write your own books. Of course, those books or those titles need to be something that people are willing to buy inside of Amazon. Otherwise, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, this is basically the business model. You as a publisher, what you want to do is find titles that people want to buy inside of Amazon, and you want to put those books right in front of your customers, in this case appearing over here in this first page of results, because as you can see below, you have several pages of results, but you want your book appearing on the first page of results because people very rarely they go to the second or third page of results, okay? And this is what you want to do. You want to publish several books and build a business around publishing books around topics that are profitable inside of Amazon. Now, I gotta get something out of my way. This is a business that you can start nearly free. I mean, if you are a good writer and if you don't have much money to invest, you can start this business by writing your own books. Now, the problem with that is, first, it's very time consuming, and the content that you are specialized or that you know really well might be something that is not profitable inside of Amazon. By this I mean it may be something that people are simply not searching inside of Amazon, and for that reason they aren't going to buy that books belonging to that particular topic. Now, if you're a good writer, you can search for other topics that are profitable. You can learn as much as possible about that topic and write a book related to that topic based on what people or based on what customers are looking for inside of Amazon. Now, as I already said, this is very time consuming. It's not exactly something I suggest for you to do, but it is possible for you to get started that way. And it's something that if you do, you don't actually need to waste much money. Now, the second thing is, what I do is I actually have a team of writers ready to write books about any topic that I want. And for this, you need to have some money to be willing to invest into this business, okay? Many people online think they can start a business for free, but that's not the case. Even with Kindle Publishing, there's some money that you need to invest. but compared to a mortar and brick store, if you wanted to have one, the costs are very, very reduced. Nothing you can compare. And I suggest for you to have at least $1,000 or more ready to invest into this business. The more money that you have, if you have $2,000, great. If you have $3,000, even better. $5,000, even better. So basically what you do, your main task as a publisher, if you choose this option, is for you to be able to search for hot topics inside of Amazon and get your team of writers ready to write about that specific topic. And later on, you publish inside of Amazon, and eventually you do a profit. So that is what I do. That is my business model, and that is what I do. And I'm going to explain this process. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how you can get an account with Kindle Direct Publishing and also ACX, and also the tools I suggest for you to immediately get. Okay, when it comes to creating an account with KDP, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to explain the details. Just you can Google Kindle Direct Publishing, go to this page, or you can go to this link on the top section here. Go to this page, sign in, follow the next steps, and pretty soon you have an account with them ready for you to start publishing books. Now, what is not a piece of cake is ACX, okay? Especially if you don't belong to the 3 or 4 countries that they allow accounts to be created inside of their platform. Okay, I mean, they accept if you reside inside of the USA, there's no problem about that. You can create an account with ACX, UK, and now the 2 last countries I'm not certain about. Canada and Australia. I know that they accept one or another or even both, but I'm not certain about that. So if you are from one of those countries, try to create an account with ACX and see if you don't have any kind of problem. Now, a problem happens is if you belong to a country that aren't one of those 3 or 4 countries, then you have a problem, of course. And for me, in my case, initially I didn't have much problems with this because I publish mostly cookbooks inside of Amazon, and I mean cookbooks just don't sell well as audio, so not a big deal. What I did back in the days was I created a Payoneer account. I'm not sure if you know. Payoneer is basically I would say basically an online bank that you can use, and by using Payoneer I got an American bank account number, which allowed me to open an account with ACX, and I also found another way to get an address from the US. But then now I started having problems with that because I want to go more in depth and publish more audiobooks, and basically what happened was I cannot use the free promo codes, which allows me to further promote my audiobooks. And I know I'm going a bit in depth and may sound a bit complicated if you're getting started what I'm talking about, but basically if you live outside of the US or from those countries that I mentioned, US, UK, Canada, or Australia, I'm not sure about the last 2, then what you need to do is have a US corporation, which is something that I'm about to get done. I'm going to build a corporation for my publishing business. Now this is kind of a complicated topic. I'm not going in depth with that, but I just want to give you an idea. If you live outside of the countries that I mentioned, which is allowed by ACX, then you should build a US corporation. I mean, if you think that is something that is worth it, at least in my case, I consider it something worth it because this is a profitable business, is a great business, and a simple business for you to get done, and it's worth the cost of having a corporation. And yeah, that is the complication with ACX if you reside outside of those countries. Now, when it comes to tools, the tools that I recommend for you to get installed, the first one is called DS Amazon Quick View. These are tools that will help you later on, which is the next section. I'm going to talk about keyword research. This tools allows you to more quickly research the keywords and see whether or not they're profitable, or in other words, whether or not if these are keywords worth you publishing books about. Okay, so the first one is DS Amazon Quick View. Okay, this is the first tool that I recommend. You can just Google for this tool. This is a free tool, no worries about that. But basically what this tool allows you to see is exactly this information over here very quickly. Paid in Kindle Store. And later on I'm going to explain the criteria that you need to kind of guide yourself to see whether or not if a keyword is profitable. And basically, yeah, paid in Kindle Store is this information that you need to get in order to see if it's a profitable topic. Now, the other tool that I use is Kindle Spy. And Kindle Spy is not a free tool. It costs like, I'm not sure, $37, something like that. Actually, I'm going to leave a link right below if you want to get this tool. But as you can see, it allows you in a single window get all of the necessary information so you can quickly see if this keyword is profitable and so on. So that is KDP Spy. I wouldn't say it's exactly a necessary tool, but it's a tool that I certainly highly suggest because it just allows you to do this process a lot quicker. But I mean, if you don't have the budget for it, get DS Amazon. If you have the budget for it, I recommend highly for you to get this tool. Okay, KDP Spy. So now let's talk about the most important part when it comes to the Kindle publishing process or business, and that is keyword research. Okay, keyword is nothing more than a book title, and later on you will see more exactly what I'm talking about. But this is the most important part. Although, of course, the whole process is important, but this is the most crucial part, because if you get this part wrong, it doesn't matter all of the rest, what you do. It doesn't matter if you, for example, you have a high quality content inside of your book, you have a great cover, an amazing book, but if it's about a specific title or topic that people simply aren't searching and purchasing inside of Amazon, then well, you won't do much money because people simply don't want to learn about that. So yeah, this is the most important part when it comes to your Kindle publishing business. This is where everything starts, and it's probably where you will spend most of your time initially. It's just finding highly profitable keywords that don't have or have decent or below average competition, because you don't want to publish a book under a keyword that is, yes, profitable, but it has way too much competition. By this I mean you have famous authors that you are going to compete against famous authors. As a publisher, it just won't work out, because authors have an audience around their book. They probably have a website, a YouTube channel, a Facebook fan page. They have thousands of people ready to buy their book whenever they publish a new book. And I mean, as a publisher, you don't have nothing like that. So it is important for you to find profitable keywords that have average or below average competition. This way you have a good chance of overcoming your competition and making money. Okay, when it comes to this, the method that I follow is called the sleek method. This is basically the process that I use to find keywords, see if they are profitable, if they have low competition, and so on. Now, I didn't personally invent the sleek method, okay? This is something that I learned throughout the Audiobook Income Academy course, which is the course later on I'm going to talk more about. But if you want to learn more in depth about the Kindle publishing business, I suggest for you to get this course because it's one of the best courses out there. Anyway, let's see how you can start doing this. So there are a few things that you need so you can get started. The first one is simply search for best Kindle seller. Okay, you want to go to this page. If I'm not wrong, I think it's this page. Okay, you want to go to this page, you want to click on ebooks, and then you want to go to nonfiction because you want to publish nonfiction books. Where is that? Nonfiction, over here. Okay, go to nonfiction. These are the best sellers when it comes to nonfiction, and here we are going to find a good listing of keywords, and later on we are going to see if these keywords are profitable and if they have an average or below average amount of competition. Okay, there's a process to this, which is the sleek method. The other thing that you need is just go to audible.com. Okay, this is a platform separated from Amazon, although it belongs to Amazon, and it's where people can find audiobooks to buy. Okay, so this is where we are going to see later on the competition for our books. The other thing that you need is simply a spreadsheet with this information. Okay, this first section is for keywords. This is to see average BSR, or paid in Kindle Store, which I'm going to talk about more later on. The number of audios, and also to see if you have, actually this is wrong, reviews equal or superior to 100 reviews. I'm going to explain this all in detail, don't worry, but just do a spreadsheet similar to this one. I'm actually using WPS Office. This is a free software similar to Office from Microsoft. So yeah, let's start talking about this. So the first thing that you simply want to do is choose a niche that you want to get in. This may be a niche that you like about, something that you are curious, you find interesting, or you might choose a niche that is simply profitable, because if you're not going to write your own books, it doesn't matter. You can find someone. You can go to the writers team, which I'm going to mention later on. You get your book done under a topic that is profitable. So the first thing that you need to choose is the niche that you would like to get involved. Now, when it comes to this, the most profitable niches is or business, or to make money. That's one of the most profitable niches. The other one is health and fitness. You have a lot of profitable niches. And also the other one is self-help. These three niches are usually, you can find a vast amount of topics or titles that are profitable. So those are three niches that are a good start for you if you don't know exactly where you want to start from. Those are three niches that are good. Okay, so I'm just going to choose a niche, because as you can see, that you have several niches over here. You have arts and photography. That's not a good niche. Biography is also not a good niche. Not something that you can get in, because for example, you're not going to do a biography from Donald Trump, for example. Probably you're not going to do. I guess there's not much interest for you to do that. Business and investment, that's a profitable niche, as I already mentioned. Children nonfiction, I already tried with the book, didn't go that well, but I probably need to try better. This might be a profitable niche. Computers and technology is also a profitable niche. Cooking food, cookbooks can be very profitable, especially when it comes to selling paperbacks. They sell a lot of, you can sell a lot of paperbacks when it comes to cookbooks. But of course, when it comes to the audio section, forget about it. Education, depends. Engineering, health and fitness, the one that I already mentioned. History, law, literature, medical ebooks, parenting and relationships. Yeah, this can actually be a profitable niche also for you to get in. Politics, I don't know, never tried. Science also, I never tried. Self-help, yes, a great niche. Sports might be a good niche, probably decent. In travel, I don't know. Okay, but I'm just going to select one so I can show to you how you can build a listing of keywords for you to later on start researching. So I'm just going to open over here a notepad, and let's go to self-help. I'm going to choose self-help. And then once you choose a niche, or you can call it a category, it's the same crap, you can see that you have other subcategories, which allows you to even filter more and more. But let's start just by self-help and see what we have here. Now, the reason why I immediately go to the bestseller list instead of just inventing titles out of my head is because sometimes you just don't know what exactly are the titles that sell well in a particular niche, especially if it's not something that you know about. If it's a niche that you don't know about, I mean, it's kind of hard for you to brainwash. I don't mean brainwash, I mean brainstorm. It can be really hard for you to brainstorm titles. But of course, you can also brainstorm a few titles if you want. But now the thing that you are going to do is, these are the books that sell the best in the 100, top 100 for self-help, which is a very, very profitable niche. And what you want to do is, as you can see, the 7 habits of highly effective people, there's nothing over here that you can use as a keyword, okay? And this one also. This one, nothing that really withstands. This one also not. But over here you can see, for example, empath. Okay, this is the title and this is the keyword. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write empath. Okay, I'm going to later on analyze this keyword, see if it's profitable, and see if it has an average or below average competition where I can get in and do a home run. Okay, let's check over here. I mean, some like this, you can negotiate anything. Negotiate is a keyword that you could actually analyze, but I think it's way too competitive. But probably negotiate for beginners would be less competitive because, this is a keyword, and this is what we call a longer tail keyword. This is a keyword, but this is very broad, and the broader a keyword is, typically it may be more profitable, but also you have more competition. And when you start adding more words, then this is what we call a longer tail keyword because it has more words included, and the more words a keyword has included, typically the less competitive it is, but also may be less profitable. Negotiate for beginners. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but we are going to try. Let's go to the other book, productivity. That may be a good title. Actually, I see over here several keywords that I might want to try. Productivity. I hope you can see where I'm getting the keywords, or how I'm actually seeing the keywords inside of the top. I can see over there productivity, and then once I start reading, break the 30 bad habits that are sabotaging, you can't find there any kind of keyword. Your time management, but time management might be a keyword that people are seeking inside of self-help. This is more like inside of the business niche, but I guess you get the idea. So time management might be something that people are searching inside of Amazon, and they want to find books where they can get tips about time management. So yeah, that may be something interesting. Daring greatly. I'm not going to do a huge listing, but basically the thing that you need to do is rinse and repeat the same process until you have like 50 to 100 keywords. But let's do a few more so you can get the idea of how this works. Actually, I'm doing this really fast because I already know these books and I know there's no good keyword. I mean, over here you can see maybe you should talk to someone, a therapist. A therapist might be a keyword, but I'm not going to have that one. But actually, this one, visual intelligence. Yeah, that sounds like a good keyword. I mean, you need to read the title of the book and see if you can find some keywords that make sense. Yeah, basically, the idea is, well, visual intelligence probably is something that people are searching inside of Amazon because they want to find books. But just the word sharpen, I mean, that doesn't make sense. Okay, that's not something that, I'm not saying people aren't searching for that, but it's just way too broad. And perception might be a keyword, but that is quite a broad keyword that you may want to get a bit longer tail. Okay, here's nothing. Deep work. Deep work, I guess, is just the name of the book and not exactly like something that people are searching in Amazon because they want to find several books about that topic, like yoga. In this case, if someone searches for deep work inside of Amazon, is more specifically because they want to purchase this book over here rather than find other books related to that topic. So I think deep work is not exactly a keyword that people are searching to find several books about that topic. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this listing and I'm going to something that is more sub-niche or a subcategory of self-help, because I know that I can find things that probably are profitable but have less competition. So I'm just going to choose one of them. Actually, I like spiritual because I actually already published books under this spirituality niche, and they can be extremely profitable. And the thing that you want to kind of find when it comes to keywords is keywords that sell well in all three formats, okay? As in ebook, in paperback, and audio. Basically, the idea is exclude cookbooks. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that cookbooks can be extremely profitable. I did a lot of money with cookbooks, especially inside of the diet niche. But I mean, they don't sell audios. And I suggest for you to get into a niche where you can sell all three formats, okay? It's always better. But of course, if you want to get started with cookbooks, and it's still a very profitable thing that you can publish books about. Okay, this is the same book. Law of attraction might actually be a keyword. I'm not sure. Law of attraction. So what I do is law of attraction. And I don't see anything here. Alchemist, no. Empower of Empath, that's basically the same keyword as I already had it. Let me see how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just find more 4 and get done with this. Okay. This is some of the books I already know. Like mindfulness might be a good keyword. That's something that people nowadays are searching for. You can also see the remarkable truth behind meditation. Meditation, for example, meditation for beginners might be a good thing. Meditation for beginners. Let's try that one. And let's just add over here. I can see. Let me see this one. Nothing. Hajj. Not sure what that is. Hajj. But that sounds like a keyword that I may want to try. Discovering the Danish art of happiness. It's probably like a lifestyle or something like that. I'm not sure what that is. Well, as you can see, some books, it's obvious. Obviously, you can't find any kind of keyword that you can separate from the title and use as a keyword for you to do some research, such as this fuck it, the ultimate spiritual way. I mean, there's really not much that you can do over here. This one too. Heal your body, braving the wilderness. Yeah. Change your habits. Change your habits might be a keyword, but I don't think that is. I mean, sometimes I already know that some keywords simply aren't going to be that good. Change your habits might not be exactly a good keyword. Or change habits. Let's just see another one. Okay, we have over here something. Wicca Spellbook Starter Kit, a book of candle, crystal, and herbal spells. I can see at least over here 2 or 3 keywords. Wicca being one. Wicca Spellbook, I mean, a longer tail keyword, but let's just try with the broader version of this keyword called Wicca. And herbal spells. Okay, candle spells could also be a keyword over here, and even crystal spells. Crystal spells. Not sure if that exists. Okay, I think we have already 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, we have 12. Okay, these are the keywords that I'm going to start. Okay. So I'm going to the spreadsheet. I'm just going to have these keywords over here. And now we are going to pass to the other part. See the profitability of this keyword.